All right, I'm looking at another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with SIEVE. I'd like to do, let's see. Could we do... I want to try and do the I and the two E's, ideally. Something like this would be great, but I'm not thinking of anything that fits with that. Okay, we could also just do IE. The I could be the lie like that, and that would be fine. Or maybe EI like this, but I don't know. Let's do IE like this. But then I'm thinking siege. We can't do that. Beige we can't do. Okay. Maybe not that. Is there something EI? It feels like there should be something like this. But nothing is coming to mind. There's got to be something that way. All right. Well, we could do well, inner would work. I don't know, sure. Okay. So no contradictions. Okay, so could we do something like this? Then we could have the R, something that way, but I don't know. That doesn't really. I don't know what that would be. I'd like to do inter, but we have hard mode turned on, so we have to do possible answers. Otherwise, that would be good. We could do something else this way, something like index. Sure. Okay, well, one of the E's here is a lie, so the green N is true, the yellow I is definitely true. Okay, cool. So, and since we know there's an I, and we know the N is second, that means the yellow I also has to be true, because there is an I, and it's not second. So, if there's no E, if this were true, both those E's would be lies. I'm inclined to sort of assume there's but it has to be this. If the green E is true, it would have to be that, because the D isn't going to be at the beginning. And I don't know what that would be. So I don't think the green E here can be true. The other green E could be true. In which case you would have either that or this. I don't think either one of those works either. I think this has to be a lie also. I think there's no E, or it could be at the beginning or the end. No, it can't be at the end. It would have to be at the... But if it's at the beginning, then it's still the lie in index. And this or that. No, I don't think there's gonna be an E. I don't think there's gonna be an E. I wanted to do snide, but we can't do the S or the E. If we do the D there, what's gonna come at the end? Because we don't have E. Otherwise, maybe there's no D. Maybe the D is the lie. There's no D, and all we have is the N and the I. And we could do, but with no, we could do K at the beginning. No, but we can't do knife. K-N-I, nah, we can't do knight. That's too many letters. And if it's not a K, then you've got to have a vowel at the beginning, something. The I isn't necessarily there. We could do it there, but again, we need e-nail. Snail, but there's no S. Wow. Or this, you could do annoy, except we can't have the second N. And we have to have an I. So we can't do that at all. Anise, but there's no S or E. Anima. Oh, it was gonna be okay. Well, we're pretty sure this is true. I feel like the N is true. And well, we could have done anion, but we can't have the second N. So, what about? Oh, we can't do union either. But something is good. That would make the A the lie probably, unless the I. If the I is there, then it's the lie, and we have to have an A. So I feel like it's got to be I here. But we can't do a second. So we can't do union. We can't do onion either, because the same problem. We can't have that second N because of inner. So I feel like it's got to be something. But we can't do that. Oh, unity. Unity, not unit. Oh. Well, the N is the lie. The N is the lie. Oh, so it's unify. Oh, man. All right. I don't know why it was taking me so long to. I mean, at first I wanted to use the E. I figured out there wasn't an E, and then I couldn't figure out what I had to think of unity. I kept thinking of and an on and. Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, it's always tricky when you get like an N second and there's no S, and you got to put a vowel at the beginning, and then they're pronounced differently. It's just I don't know. But all right. Well, we still got there in 5 guesses, so not too bad, even though it took a little bit of thinking. But let me know how your solve went, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more.